episode 5 of Boudie and Banter. I am Brittany Donaldson. This is...
I was going to say I'm sweaty. Tiff.
Yes.
At Tortilla Tiff.
I fucking love you. This is my hair and makeup artist, my assistant, like my BFF, all the things. We thought it would be really cool to bring her on and get a different perspective of kind of just everything that's going on. How we met. Super interesting, kind of.
Yeah, it's literally just a giant circle.
Yeah. My best friend owns Tans and things. We've talked about Tia a few times, but she works for Tia. And I was like, hey, I'm really looking for someone, or I'm thinking about bringing somebody else on. And Tia was like, hey, I might know someone. She showed me some of your work, and I was like, cool, let's have an interview.
Yeah, and it was really funny because she didn't tell me it was an interview.
Oh, she didn't?
I was in the middle of moving, and
I knew that.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, I'm just going to skip out today. I got a lot of shit to do. And she's like, dude, this is an interview. And I was like, what?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What did she say it was?
She was like, do you want to come do my makeup for me? I was like, yeah, of course.
That makes sense as to why, because Tia was like, yeah, well, I don't know if Tiff can make it today. The roads are bad. She's moving. And I was like, red flag. We showed up.
Yeah.
We rocked it out of the park. And 2.5 years later, here we are. We've been through 2 studios. Well, I guess we're on to our 2nd studio together. Shut up. I turned it on silent.
Shut up.
I don't even know where was I going with that.
I don't know. I interrupt all the time. My biggest pet peeve is people interrupting me. I am the biggest interrupter.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 studios later, 2.5 years, we've gone through, we did a fashion show together. We did the booty painting together.
I feel like there was also something else.
Something else kind of big?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
The wedding fair.
Yes, okay.
I was like, dude, there was something else. Something that, we planned for months in advance.
But, planning 4 months in advance means we know it's happening months in advance, and then I panic, do everything at the last minute. And I'm like, oh my god, we have so much stuff to do.
But it's fine. Everything works out.
It does. Because you make me lists and diagrams, and...
I am a list person.
And I am not organized. I try to be a list person, but I'm just, Tiffany forces me. But what is something that you learned working at the studio or with me that you would have never imagined that you would have the knowledge of?
Probably just compassion.
That's really cool.
I'm normally a cynical person.
No, really?
I'm not that, just listening to, most of these ladies' stories, I'm like, wow, maybe I do have a heart.
Somewhere underneath all of that. I think the thing that made me think about that question originally was when Julian was at the studio one time, and you said something about the sheets based on, how light it was outside. You're like, I would have never even, thought about that.
Yeah. Well, I'm also a selfie queen.
Yes.
So, I gotta know my lighting. Gotta know the angles.
Right? Selfies. You take studio selfies quite often.
I do.
I see them on your stories.
I have so many people. I'll, put it on my Snap or, my Instagram story, and they're like, you rocking an air mattress? And I'm like, this is not my home.
So what if you rock an air mattress? What's wrong with that?
Right? Or they're like, oh man, I love your apartment. I'm like, thanks. I don't know when you've seen it. Yeah. So that's uncomfortable.
We'll put sheets on it first next time, and then they'll never know.
Right?
Yeah. Because everything in the studio is fake. Like, we laugh. Everything is fake.
Yeah.
The candles are fake. The fireplace is fake. The bathtub isn't real. I mean, it's a real clawfoot tub, but, like, it's not plugged in or anything. The bed's fake. When we had a shower, that was fake. I'm trying to think. The plants aren't real. They're fake. Oh my gosh.
Who's gonna know?
No one's gonna know.
How are they gonna know?
They're never gonna know.
Yeah.
Speaking of fake, I don't know why this made me think about that, but the shoot and share competition, round 9, I'm still in. I don't know how many. I've seen one of my pictures. It was actually of Camille, so that's kind of cool.
Like her newest shoot?
No, her older one.
Oh my god.
Right? So that was super exciting. So that means at least that one has made it to the 10%.
That shoot was just...
Which one?
The cleanup of the...
Oh, the gems.
Yes.
Yeah, we did a gem shoot. I'll put some up here. And by me, I mean my husband. We did a full, like, we put gems all over her body and, like, over the nipples. And, like, it was fantastic. But we found them for a very long time.
And they were sticky, so they stuck to everything.
They'd fall off and just stick to the floor.
Oh!
And
But they wouldn't stick to her body. Like,
yeah, no, the struggle was real. And we found them for days. But we're still finding glitter from the Boudie painting thing.
Still finding confetti.
Oh my god, from the fashion show. Yeah,
last October.
Yes, October 1st. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bet you if we moved the bar, there'd be glitter and confetti under there. Like,
I don't want to know what's under there.
Maybe I shouldn't say
none of my
that
business.
out loud. We're clean, I promise.
What I don't see is not my problem.
And we're clean because Tiffany makes me be clean.
Yes, I did see you take your lunchbox of coffee cups home.
And I brought the other ones home. She put them all my cups in my lunchbox, and she's like, I packed them up for you all nice.
Like, sometimes I think I'm being, like, helpful, but it just comes off as passive-aggressive when I'm, like, lining up her coffee cups at the bar. Or I, like, have, like, a baby sock pile.
From all the sheets. But honestly, you're not. It's just like a, Brittany, get your shit together. And sometimes I need that, and I appreciate that from you. And that's one thing that I feel like feels cool, huh? Is that what you're...
It does. It's very ergonomic. I think that's the word.
I have no idea.
But
we'll pretend.
Yes.
Yeah. Fake it till you make it. So what are some, like, similars and differences? Like, how... Okay, let me rephrase this. There's been so many times that I'm like, me and Tiffany are so different. Like, how do we even work? But I think a big part of it is, even though we have such different, like, perspectives, and I wouldn't necessarily say morals, because maybe that's why we work, because a lot of our morals are the same. But our outlooks and the things that we enjoy are so vastly opposite. But we can have, like, a super serious conversation about literally anything and see each other's perspective.
I feel like it's a lot because we're very... Neither of us are, like, shoved down your throat.
No. Like, I'm not going to take...
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to take my belief and, like, yeah. But there's things that you have outlooks on that I've been able to come to you, and I'm like, okay, am I being stupid? Or, like, how should I feel about this?
And I was like, you are very much a lover, where I'm very much a hater.
Well, yes and no, because the one time that you, it was during the fashion show when somebody wanted they on the sign instead.
Yeah.
And you were like, Brittany, what would you do if it was, like, literally anybody? And I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, why is this, like, an overwhelming concept for me? And you're one of the few people, but probably because I can tell you too. I'm like, Tiff, you're being dumb.
But I don't listen. I appreciate it. But,
Tiffany just does what Tiffany does, and that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, eventually you get there.
Sometimes I gotta learn, like, 6 or 7 times. but it's fine.
But if you learn, you learn. So that's fine. But, like, I love camping. You hate dirt. I love sushi. You hate seafood. You don't like the heat or the cold.
I actually just learned that the vein in shrimp
You didn't
is
know
their
this?
it's their poop.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh. So you're never going to eat shrimp again?
No. I've never ate it.
No. How can you say you don't like it, though, if you've never tried it?
Because now I know that there's poop on them.
Not all of them. Most of them are deveined. If I have to devein them myself, I still have a hard time. But, like, and seafood that looks alive to me, those I have a hard time with. Like, when you go to those, like seafood
octopus.
boils, and they just, like, dump all the stuff on your table, and, like, the shrimpies even still have their eyes and stuff. Like, I can't do that.
Do people eat them like that?
No, they take everything off. But they have to do it themselves, and at that point, they still look alive. And at that point, I can't.
Is that like where they wear the bibs?
Yes. Yes, and, like, sometimes they have hats, even.
I won't lie, though. Those potatoes that they put in there, those look fucking good.
I'm just here for the potatoes. Do I get a discount?
Like, if they could do that with, like, I don't know, like a steak.
And those potatoes?
Yes.
No, that would be really good.
Right? I would put a bib on for that.
So, no Joe's Crab Shack for you.
I have actually never been to one.
Yeah, they do the bibs. Julian and I have only ever been once. And it was okay. The experience was good. But we left with, like, $150 tab. So
I feel like it's more of like a touristy thing. Like, you have to,
you have to try it.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we did when we were in Virginia, because there isn't one here, and there wasn't one in Idaho. So when we were there, we're like, well, some point we have to go just to check
like
it out.
In-N-Out burger.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to wait fucking 2 hours for a goddamn cheeseburger.
Or
it's nostalgic.
Chick-fil-A right now here in town. Have you been yet?
I haven't. Every time I crave Chick-fil-A, it's on a Sunday.
Oh, and they're closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
We've only been the one time, and we waited in line in the lobby for probably 45 minutes. But Brady and Landon really wanted it, and they don't have it back home.
That's true. I have had it, like, elsewhere, and it wasn't, I mean, it's chicken.
I was going to say, it's just chicken.
It's fucking chicken. I don't know.
I do like how they have grilled chicken nuggets that aren't breaded.
Yeah. But you can also get those at, like, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, I didn't know that. Guess now I'll just go to B-Dubs. It's fine.
They also have really good cauliflower wings.
At Buffalo.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they're, like, this big. They're huge.
I've never known that. And I even thought their, like, boneless wings were breaded. Are they breaded? But they just do, like, a normal grilled.
I think they're called, like, naked tenders.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because, like, the Grandstand here in town does, their boneless ones aren't breaded. So, like, Jace can have them. And normally you can't find boneless wings that aren't breaded. So it's just kind of like a glorified chicken nugget, I guess.
Yeah. I like boneless wings.
Because they're not messy.
Yeah. And, like, for some reason, just eating off the bone just, like, weirds me out. There's, like, blue tendons and shit. I don't know what they are. But, like, I'll eat fried chicken. I'm disgusting. So.
I prefer bone-in wings. Julian prefers bone out.
Yeah.
Because they do kind of make a mess.
Tiny's has really good wings, too.
Ooh, I did not know that. Do you know if the patio's open at Tiny's yet?
I don't know. I was there Saturday and it wasn't open.
But it was also icky out.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready for patio season.
I'm ready for orange crushes.
On the patio. Because you can get orange crushes anytime.
I mean, that's just what I was saying. I'm just ready for an orange crush.
You can get them to go. Like, oh, are you ready for some TikToks?
Sure.
I have no idea what these are, okay? Julian said he found them, and he gets a gold star. So I don't know what that means, but
okay.
I guess we're going to find out. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh, I'm supposed to hit the button first. Okay, they're shotgunning. Oh.
What the hell happened?
She shotgunned, well, pretended to shotgun, and then blew White Claw all over her friend that was trying to be sexy next to her. What would
I
you
just
do if
want to
I
know,
did that
like,
to
who
you?
the hell shotguns a seltzer?
That would burn.
Yes.
It would hurt so bad.
The burp that would come out of you.
Oh my god, if you didn't just, like, vomit foam.
Oh.
And the heartburn. Oh my gosh. The only thing I can shotgun are teas.
I don't think I've actually ever shotgunned anything.
We might have to change that. That would be fantastic.
Ugh.
But I can't do anything carbonated, and I can just imagine, like, a White Claw. Yeah. But her friend was probably super sticky and not very happy after that one.
I'm so
soy
pissed
sauce.
at Juliana now. I just went on a tangent about how I hate watching people eat.
And she's eating live crabs. Like, they're all alive. They were, and, like...
Did she salt it?
She put soy sauce on it.
Oh.
They were all alive.
The crunch, though.
Yeah. I mean, if you just heard the crunch, could it be ASMR? Or is it still too much?
I hate ASMR.
Jace thinks it's like the coolest thing ever.
And
And he'll be like, Mom, it's so satisfying. And he'll even like drop his voice, and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
like
with you,
they're
kid.
straight up like influencers, and I'll like be scrolling through my TikToks on live, and it's just like them like right next to the microphone. They're like, hi. And it's just so creepy.
It is. It is very. I've never once found them satisfying or interesting. And I'm like, and most of them just eat things.
Yeah, my boy, like Connor listens to them when he falls asleep, and I'm like,
No, thank you. All right, we got one more.
I have seen this girl.
That is creepy. I don't even know where her face is. That would make me so nauseous. But this is like... Holy shit.
I have seen her.
Her eyeballs were like, not real. Like, what even is that? Oh, shit. I pushed the button I told about to push. It's fine. I am not the technical one.
Oh my god.
That is why Julian is... Don't push the button. Cool, gonna push the button.
We should just put a sticky tab over that button.
Right, that says don't push.
Yes.
Yeah. Just... Leave it at that. Oh my god. Okay. Favorite studio moment. Good or bad? You're on the spot.
I mean, I definitely have like a few bad moments, but like, I don't know, like thinking of a good one off the top of my head is hard because, you know, you just automatically think of like the bad.
Right? You don't but that's sad. Because like we've had so many that resonate with us and we both are like, oh my god, she was so cute.
Yeah.
And so sweet. And
Yeah.
like she got really comfortable or really not.
Yeah, like the girl we saw yesterday is probably one of my favorite.
Yes.
Love her.
She is super bubbly, very much just, she's almost still like, I don't want to say hipster. Emo? Like, what?
I don't know. She's super tatted. She's just...
Had a Hot
fucking
Topic
cool.
bag.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like she's one of the cool kids, for sure. And then, and the first time we shot her, she wasn't 21 yet, so I didn't post any of her pictures. But she came in yesterday for a model call, and we got to actually play around. And now she's old enough, so I'm really excited. We're gonna make some videos and.
She's a baby.
Yeah, she's only like 21.
Just having like a. I was like thinking of this person that I went to school with, and they were actually like 6 years older than me, and I was like, yeah, they're probably like 28 now. I'm like, I'm almost 28. Like, that's not right.
You're still a baby. I always forget that you're 27 though.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know, 25.
Oh, okay.
You're stuck at 25.
I'll stay that age.
Because that's pretty much, that's how old you were when you started working for me, yeah?
Yes.
Or was it
24?
And then turned 25?
Yeah.
But forever. Like, you're just a baby.
I know.
But then again, in, like, the other regard, I don't look at you like that either. Because, like, you're also this old grandma at spirit. Like, look at this. See this?
Yes, I made this.
Yes, the embroidered, like, they need a better look at this. Oh, wait, it's stuck. Never mind. We'll put a picture up so you guys can see it better. But, like, that's, like, my favorite thing ever. It just reminds me of this little old grandma that's got a potty mouth.
Yes, I talk frequently about how much I would thrive in a retirement home.
You probably would.
I would. If I could just drink juice and hang out with my gal pals all day long, play checkers, I don't know, do puzzles and shit.
You do like your puzzles.
I do.
When was the last time you actually did a puzzle? It's been a while.
Last week.
Oh, never mind.
2 weeks ago. I don't know. I got really nervous for my inspection, and so I was like, I got to decorate the walls, and so I'd made like 2 puzzles and glued them and framed them.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so anticlimactic.
It really was. I wanted them to tell me I was doing a good job.
She panicked for like a month. It wasn't even like just a couple days. It was full on like deep clean everything that could possibly be cleaned.
I feel like I would have been less nervous if they had just told me 24 hours before instead of just like, hey, we're doing this. Hey, we're doing it next month. Hey, we're doing it in a week.
Hey, we're doing it on this day.
Yeah.
And then they literally just walked in and left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're fine. And it wasn't a big deal.
It wasn't.
And you definitely passed because you're like the cleanest person I know.
Yeah.
She goes on tangents where she'll just deep clean everything in the studio. And that's my favorite time of month.
Yeah.
Like, can you just come to my house?
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. I wish I was more like you. I strive and I try to be, but then when I try to get organized, it frustrates me because I don't understand. Or like I can't find something that clicks for me. So you just keep me organized.
Yeah, I'm just like, I haven't used it, I'll throw it away.
She made me do that when we moved studios. It took a while because we moved really fast and started shooting really fast. And we're like, hey, we're going to have a grand opening fashion show. Cool. Super stressful. It turned out amazing. But after that, Tiffany's like, we're going through all your stuff. And if you don't have an attachment to it, we're throwing it away. And honestly, I think that you just snuck things in the trash too.
I'm
like, Brittany doesn't need this. It's fine.
I'm like, you don't need these Christmas gift bags.
Why do you have them? You don't need these 5 broken hangers.
There's a light bulb that doesn't go to any of the lights.
You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh. And now, like, all of our boxes in the back are labeled.
I know, I really want to invest in a nice label maker. I used to have one. I probably just didn't use it for 6 months, so I threw it away.
Right. I would love to see, like, is your closet perfectly organized? Is it color coordinated?
It usually, so I have, like, tank tops, bodysuits, basics, so, like
Like
black,
t-shirts?
whites.
Oh.
And then I have all my graphic tees, sweaters, dresses, and jackets.
In that order?
Yeah. Dresses have moved up, though.
Because it's that time of year?
It's dress season.
I tried to color coordinate my closet once.
Yeah.
Didn't last very long.
I don't think I could do that. I'm like, I know where everything is.
Well, the way that you have yours laid out makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because, like, mixing. Right now, I'm just lucky to hang my shit up. You saw all the laundry out there still. Most of it's folded, though.
To be fair, I do laundry for 1 and not 6.
Well, right now, I'm only doing it for 4. Right now, I'm doing it for 4. But when the older boys get here, we're definitely, like, they can do their own shit. Like,
yeah. My mom kind of just, like, stopped doing my laundry. I was, like, 12. So.
Might have to get a step stool for Landon, because I can barely reach the bottom of our washer. So, but no, absolutely. This summer, they're going to do their own laundry. Did I tell you at his last soccer game, he hyperextended his knee? It's like, you poor kid.
Then he has, like, 8th grade? 6th grade?
6th grade.
6th grade graduation.
Mm-hmm.
Does Brady get an 8th grade graduation?
No, I guess they don't do it for 8th grade. But I feel like 8th grade is more, well, maybe not. Because I guess 6th grade going into middle school is the first time in your life that you actually have, like, a lot more, like, the first time in your life you have freedom.
Yeah.
Because it's up to you to make it to your classes. You've got multiple classes. You've got lockers. Brady hates his locker. He just carries his backpack around with him everywhere.
That's all I did. I don't even think I opened my locker in high school.
Oh.
I have no idea where it was.
I have a picture of Brady shoved this girl in the locker. It was fine, though. She was little, and it was funny, I guess. Or he called me yesterday, I think it was, in the middle of the day, and I'm like, why are you calling me? And he's like, Mom, we had a substitute, or we were supposed to have a substitute, and, like, the sub just didn't show up, and we're all just, like, hanging out in class with no teacher. And I'm like, please don't do anything stupid. Please don't do anything stupid. Like, eventually someone will show up. And he's like, Mom, there's 15 minutes left of class. And they have block scheduling. So each class for them is, like, an hour and 15 minutes. And eventually he did just, like, abruptly hang up on me. And he texted me back. And he's like, Mom, a teacher walked in. And I'm like, oh, my gosh. I can only imagine a room full of 8th graders at the end of the school year. So they've got spring fever.
Middle schoolers are wild.
I don't think I could be a middle school teacher.
Yeah.
I don't think I could be a teacher in general, but, like, especially middle school.
I was an office aide my senior year of high school, and that happened once where a sub just, like, didn't show up, so they sent me to a 2nd grade class. I was like, what? I'm 17. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They were so cute, though.
The 2nd graders?
Yes.
They're normally still kind of sweet at that age.
I was, like, primarily in a 1st grade class. And I helped with, like, just take attendance and shit in the morning. They were just the cutest. In my office, my desk was in the nurse's office.
Aww.
And so, they would always, like, call me teacher and I would just, like, pass them, like, ice bags. Because we only had one nurse throughout our entire school district.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so, passed out a lot of ice packs and Band-Aids.
Oh, poor Johnny's crying at the door. He wants in. But the boys are going to be home soon, so we've locked up the doors, and we don't want them getting in the way. But, okay, favorite studio moment, good or bad?
Definitely when, like, clients don't know their drink limit.
Yep.
Yes.
That's pretty
Even
intense.
when it's just, like, 2 mimosas.
But everybody has a different limit, and we didn't know, like, maybe she pre-gamed it in the parking lot. Actually, that's happened. Well, we had another client get a little too stoned in the studio. You had to leave because this was downstairs.
Yep.
And her session went really, really, really long. And she got a little too much of that.
I remember because she kept hitting her vape in my face while I was doing her makeup. I'm like,
can you not? Right, we even have clients ask. They'll be like, can I step out on the patio to hit my vape? And we're like, we're a vape-friendly office. It's totally fine. Me and Tiffany both need our nicotine. We're going to be doing that the whole time. We're just... real and chill. And normally Tiffany shows up looking all awesome. I show up in like my pajamas, so it's fine.
I know, it was really cute today. And then I was like,
I think you look awesome.
I mean, like,
I'm like,
outfit-wise. I was wearing a dress.
Ooh. She wears dresses and then realizes that I still make her pose sometimes.
Yeah. I've started actually wearing underwear now.
Right. It's
kind of have to be a thing.
I gotta do that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We had a client fall asleep while you were doing their makeup.
Yes. Yeah.
But that one wasn't even, I mean, obviously a little rough because you gotta like hold her head up and stuff, but.
Yeah, I definitely have people that are constantly like, that talk with their eyebrows a lot while I'm doing them. So I just want to like hold them down. I don't know.
Moving.
Some people are very expressive with their face.
And I guess hands and stuff is fine because that doesn't really bug you too much.
Or like flickers when people are like.
Well, that's yeah. I get weird when people get too close to my eyeballs.
Yeah, I get that.
What are things that you're uncomfortable doing, like makeup wise? There's been a couple
I hate
times
curling people's lashes.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I don't think I've ever seen you do that.
No, I don't.
Okay, that makes sense. I never thought about that.
Yeah. Another thing, when people request black liner on their bottom eyelid or on their bottom lash line,
Yes.
it makes your eyes so small, and unless it's waterproof, it's gonna be running.
I do it on mine. I feel really tired if I don't.
We'll get you white.
Okay.
It'll make them big.
Or like I need that too, and I've noticed that like I don't know, only because of the videos.
Like scary.
That like sometimes my eyes, because it's more predominant on the outside, look kind of squinty. So maybe something else, but
definitely like a white or a nude. Really brightens them, opens them up.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Let's do that. I need to try that next week, guys. You'll see me with different eyeliner.
I don't know though. I feel like there's not a lot that I like won't do.
What makes you? Is there any requests that make you nervous or uncomfortable?
The only time I get nervous is definitely when they are also cosmetologists.
I mean, that's fair. What about it makes you nervous?
Most of the time, especially if they're like well known in town.
Okay.
And I know what they normally look like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm gonna have to replicate that.
And so it's nerve-wracking. But you do a really good job. And like, if somebody comes to you afterwards and we're like, "Hey, can we fix this?" You're like, "Absolutely." Like, never do you ever show that you're nervous.
Yeah. I'm just sweating.
Sweating profusely. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know. Cosmetologists mostly, like other estheticians, but also like I have had one client that like would just like dog on all the shit. Like, oh, you use like drugstore makeup, or like just shit like that. And I'm like, okay, you do like one wedding a year. I'm doing like 4 people a week.
Right. And your makeup only, like, I could see having higher end makeup or whatever for weddings because it has to last.
Yeah.
But even every single time we've done my makeup, I can hardly get it off for 2 days. So, but there's also only has to last for the shoot.
Yes. And I don't do weddings much anymore, but if I do, I will go buy some nicer foundation. Nicer, quote unquote.
Right. Well, and what were you saying the other day? What's the brand that used to be like at the dollar store, but now they've like worked their way up? Elf.
And there's also like LA Girl, like Wet n Wild, and like NYX. Like they were very cheap at one point.
But that means they're doing something, right?
Yeah.
Like their business is growing and they're expanding and they're probably switching out like the ingredients that go into it or whatever. I don't really know I have no idea what brand I buy because it probably changes every time I go, and I'm like, this looks like my color. Cool. The one that I can't use, it comes in like a little jar, and it's almost kind of spongy.
A jar.
Yeah, it comes in a little jar, and it's like spongy.
Is it like the mousse stream?
Yes, that. So I love the way it looks on me, but it makes me break out so
God,
bad.
that is so mid 2000s.
Okay, I'm old. Okay.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay,
yes.
yep, it's the mousse.
I'm pretty sure they still sell that too.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And I do. Well, I used to. I loved the coverage that I got from it back when you weren't allowed to see my skin.
Yeah.
But now most of the time I like hardly even wear makeup or foundation.
It's so crazy to me. I'm like, how did I like do my makeup before? Like, I used to blend that shit in with my hands. Like, that's such a wild concept.
Right?
Or like
I
taking
remember-
your makeup off. Like, I don't know.
I remember when somebody first introduced me to like an actual makeup sponge. And I'm like, why would you spend money on that when you could just use your hands? And now the thought of not using one or not using a brush grosses me out.
Yes.
Have you seen the TikToks where they put like shit tons all
That-
over and they like blend it in with it like
Is
purposely?
she like blonde? A specific one?
I don't know, but I saw a black man replicate it. They're like, we're gonna try this. Like, we're just gonna go for it, and it turned out amazing.
To me, like, makeup is supposed to just like sit on your skin. It's not supposed to be absorbed into your skin.
It's not supposed to be able to like scraped off with a spatula.
I just don't like having my makeup feel heavy.
Yeah.
And I can totally see it for like events and shit, but like.
Yeah, but even that, if it's gonna like drip. I used to, when I worked at where did I work? The Rib and Chop House. That was probably the most intense serving job I'd ever had ever. And I would wear like practically just powder. No. They didn't like require you to, but obviously you got better tips and stuff if you looked okay. But I would wear like a more powder, and I had like the oil wipes in my apron because I didn't want to feel like I was dripping into their food. Because I sweat so bad at that job.
Yeah.
Because we'd walk 5 miles a shift.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
In just a couple hours. So
those things are a godsend. I'm such an oily person. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I should start bringing them to the studio too. Even for me or the clients. Because some of our clients get sweaty.
Yes.
And when the studio gets really hot and we can't cool it off. But it's not as bad as the basement. The basement was so hot all the time.
Even in winter when it's like -20 out.
It was so hot.
And that's kind of, we're both just hot people, to be fair. I'm hot in like 50 degrees.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Well, besides the one time that the studio, like I showed up, it was negative like 50 out, and it was only 54 degrees in the studio.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is freezing. Like, there's no way. I actually had to cancel my client that day because I was like, you're going to get sick. It's cold with clothes on, let alone without clothes. And like the opposite end of like one side of the studio was 54 degrees. The other side was even colder. And I was like, there's no way. So we canceled. Me and Tiff went and bought what are the things that you plug
Space
in?
heaters.
Space heaters.
Yes.
And that definitely helped. So that saved us a couple times. Winter's in Montana, and the building that we're in is 1,000,000 years old.
Yeah, it was built before like Billings was a city, I swear to God.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have an elevator. Absolutely not handicap accessible. Not saying that, like,
I'm like, we will make it work if you need.
Yeah, we will drag you up
Yes.
those stairs. But you have to go up or downstairs to even get in the building, and there's no elevator. So
Yeah.
That's been interesting, like, moving stuff around. And we've got the bar that we have in there and the clawfoot tub are both like 300 to 400 pounds. Thank God we know strong men.
I don't. I am a strong man.
Right? Oh, poor Connor.
Oh my
God, it's fine. Everything's fine.
But yeah, and there was like that time we braked for lunch, or we had like an afternoon shoot, and I came back in and I called you, and I was like, I never call you. I think that's the only time I've ever called you.
Yeah, so I panicked when I saw Tiffany calling me because she just snaps me.
Yeah, and only half of our suite had power.
Yeah, the other half had like it was right down the middle. Like, I don't understand. So out in the hallway, like the whole hallway didn't have power, so like the bathroom was dark, and then the your office and hair and makeup area didn't have any power. So we're like, well, how can we do hair and makeup? Like, shooting with no lights is fine because we shut those off anyways. But they couldn't get dressed. They couldn't like do hair and makeup proper. They couldn't go to the bathroom. I'm like, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
It came on a couple hours later, but she was pretty cool about rescheduling. I totally forgot about that shoot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a double that day.
Mm-hmm. We are getting a snack machine though.
Yes.
I've been waiting patiently.
It's been in there for like a week and a half. Still no snacks in it though.
No. It is plugged in. I might just go like, the key is in it.
But there's no snacks.
I mean, I could just go put my own snacks in there.
But why? What's the point of that? Just because? To use the vending machine?
I mean, I do most of the work for the building anyway. So.
It's fair. We got a new owner of the building a month ago? 2 months ago?
March? April?
I can't remember. I think it was March. And they still haven't gotten their shit together, and there's been times like the trash in the bathroom is overflowing, and Tiffany's like, I'm gonna make a stand, and she we used one of our own garbage bags, but she left the full trash outside of the bathroom, like right in the hallway. They run out of toilet paper all the time. 2 days in a row, we didn't have paper towels. Yes.
Nobody likes wet hands.
No, that's gross. And there was a couple weeks there in the beginning where there was stuff all over the floors. Like, the glitter was still on the floor for like 2 weeks. There was some like wood shavings on the stairs that were there for a couple weeks.
I don't even know where those came from. Like the ceiling?
I don't know. They weren't from us. Maybe the suite some of the suites upstairs. I have no idea. But the cool thing is those guys let me pay rent online, and that wasn't a thing before.
Yeah.
So.
They also have a wild child.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Just like runs rampant.
Me and Julian walked in the other day, and there was this kid just like trying to leave. This little girl.
No shoes.
No shoes on, and she's like, "I'm just trying to find my daddy," and I'm like, I don't think he's out there. Like, there's no one out there. And this other dude was like, do you know her? And I was like, I have no idea who this child is. And so I just kind of stayed with her until someone finally called her name. And she went upstairs. And I was like, that was terrifying. She was like 5. Maybe 4 or 5. But at least now I know where she belongs. Like, she's in the one right above us. And we hear her running back and forth all the time. But
shoeless.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We haven't had any negative interactions with the massage ladies lately.
I just don't believe that they're even there anymore.
I don't think so either.
They're so... I mean, if they are, they just got really quiet. They just stopped caring.
Stopped pounding on our door.
Yeah. I don't hear their tranquility music anymore.
And they don't yell at us. They think we're too loud. And we've, like, gone above and beyond to try and make sure that we're respectful for everybody. And, they used to just come and, like, bang on our door. It could be in the middle of a session. And, like, we're just having a good time, you know? And
to be fair, the first time they did it was when we were moving in and Glenn was, screwing in the TV or something, a shelf.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm doing, like, a massage. And she, like, introduced herself all super nice.
Yeah,
and we're
she was
like,
really
okay,
nice.
well, like, that's on the other side of the wall. And just kept screwing in.
And then we found out, nope, it was the same wall that he was screwing on. So maybe that's
we're like,
why
no wonder they hate us.
one of the girls was pretty nice and would come over and be like, hey, can you like turn it down? Or when we
Oh
had
my
the
gosh.
fashion show,
Yeah.
she came over and was like, hey, like this is obnoxious. And I was like, I sent out a letter to everybody in the whole entire building letting them know, but we purposely made sure to do it on a Saturday after business hours. And she's like, oh, I never got that. The other person that was there probably took it. And I was like, I am so sorry. And she's like, it's okay. It's not your fault. And then I know I hear Squish freaking out for some reason. The boys just got home, I guess. He's in the background crying. Yeah. But we haven't heard anything from them. I haven't seen them there. I haven't, but their thing's still on the door.
I also think the real estate company that we used to be next door to downstairs moved because their sign is no longer outside.
Oh, the Billings Best Real
Yeah.
Estate or whatever?
Yeah. Their sign's not there anymore. I feel like everybody just moved. But we
Yeah.
have a lot of people moving in.
Yeah, which is kind of cool,
Yeah.
especially because we're already there. But with everybody moving out after or when they found out that it was selling, I kind of panicked a little. I'm like, why is everybody moving? Do they know something I don't know? Like,
Right.
are these new people gonna like up my rent? Are they gonna like, what are they gonna do? Because we got a steal of a deal, and I love our space. Our space is adorable,
Yes.
and we can do so much. I mean, just 2 days ago, we moved the air mattress because this is why we have an air mattress so it can be moved. We hung the black backdrop up and did some like weight lifting stuff, like fitness shoot, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we just took that down real quick and put the air mattress back and then went about our merry day. But
yeah. All while she was changing.
yeah, we couldn't have done that downstairs. It would have been chaotic and there would have been no room. And I mean, we had a freaking fashion show up there. Why do I keep doing that? I need like a little table right here.
It was like, I don't remember. I think it was it your birthday? No, way before that. Christmas party, maybe? Christmas party. When you were, you like set your beer down and it fell. Somehow it shot back up. And she's just like, I just need a paper towel.
Tiffany's like, that's my cue. I'm gonna go home. Brittany's drunk.
Cut her off.
I have decided. I said this last Christmas, but like I really want to do it. I think we need a limo to go look at Christmas lights before we do the white elephant.
Yeah, our white elephant was not that exciting. We were all very, very content with what we got the first time.
I know.
There was no
fighting. There was no. Yeah, there was no screwing people over. It was. Yeah.
Yep.
The most relaxed white elephant. Maybe I need to bring in people purposely to make chaos.
Yeah.
Who do we know?
I have 3 friends. So
Same.
I am not the person to ask.
100%. So Tiffany doesn't have kids. But she has kids.
I do. I have 5 beautiful little assholes. Yeah, I have 5 cats. 5.
5 cats. But how did that start? So you decided that like you'd never had pets before. You were gonna go get a cat. You were gonna get one cat.
Yeah. I was gonna get Bean. Loved him. I always wanted a little black cat. And then it was kind of like a buy one get one sale. Butters was just kind of thrown in there. The cat distribution system was working in my favor that day. Yeah, I was told that they were both girls. And yeah, they were not.
When you went to go get you took them to go get neutered or spayed or whatever.
Yes,
right?
so
And
I went to get like their first kitty shots. They did not have their shots before I even got them. I went to go get their first kitty shots. We made an appointment to get them both fixed. They told me that they wouldn't fix them until they were 6 months old, which now I find out is like not true.
Right. Johnny got fixed at 4 months old. Yeah,
my 2 other kittens, they both got fixed at 4 months. I I have some insight that the person that told me that they can't get fixed at 6 months does not work there anymore.
Good.
Yes. And it was literally like 2 weeks before Bean's appointment to go get fixed. I was looking at Butters. I was like, man, she's getting kind of tubby. Like, maybe we need to like relax on some treats. I was like, holy shit, Butters is getting chubby. And yeah, she had kittens like 3 weeks later. So she had 6 kittens. And I kept 3. I wanted to keep them all, but
I know you did.
I know. They were
and you cried when
it was I don't know how people can just like give up their pets. Like I knew that my cats were going to a good home and I still lost it.
and you still got pictures and
yes.
like all of that. So
yeah, they're huge now. But
they
I
are.
did keep 3 of them. So I have Bean and Butters, who are 2, and then Figgy, Porky, and Wolfie, aka Dingus, who are a year.
Oh my gosh. It's been a whole year already?
Yeah. They'll be 2 in November.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
a year and a half.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. I think they're like fully grown.
Yeah, we actually looked that up the other day because we wanted to know how much bigger Johnny was going to get. And they said they normally stop growing after a year.
Yeah. I've learned that like Maine Coons don't stop growing until they're like 4.
What?
Which is wild. Because at like 8 weeks, they're like a full grown cat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Well,
I actually
don't
lost
know.
Bean today.
What?
It's because, you know, they get lunchtime snacks about 1:30, 2 o'clock if I'm home. They get lunchtime snacks, and I just, like, shake their little treat thing, and they all come running, and Bean did not come running. And he's usually the one that's, like, screaming at me. Yeah, I lost him. And then my roommate came out to get ready for work, and I was like, is he in there with you? He's like, no. He might be. And I was getting ready. I had a tattoo consultation, so I was like, I threw my jacket on the bed, and all I hear is like,
Where was he?
He was under all 3 blankets, just cozied up. And it was like I interrupted his nap. Yeah, he was under the weighted blanket and everything. He was just really looking for comfort.
Yeah, he needed all that support.
Yeah. Did we already talk about favorite style?
No.
Okay. We talked about stuff I don't like to do.
But yeah, we talked about things that you aren't comfortable doing. So, what's like your favorite like makeup trends, or like when a client? What's your ideal client when it comes to hair and makeup?
I'd say my ideal client is somebody who I definitely like the ones that are like, let's go crazy. I normally do my makeup crazy anyways. I'm like, cool. But I also love the women that don't normally wear makeup. Because I usually ask like 3 questions before I even start. And it's like, how do you normally do your makeup? Allergies, blah, blah, blah. But usually when they tell me that they don't normally wear makeup, but they're totally down to try whatever. And,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mom was like, I don't normally wear makeup, but like, can you do something crazy? And I was like, oh my god, Mom, yes.
Yeah.
Like, good for you.
But you can never go wrong with a smoky eye.
No.
That's my most requested.
Yeah.
It's super easy.
I think it's still
and
I think that's one thing that will that will always be in regardless.
Yes.
My makeup for the fashion show was bomb. I actually had a bunch of girls that were like, who did your makeup? And I was like, well, Tiffany, duh. Like, I don't let anybody else do my makeup. Sorry, you girls had to have some,
Yeah.
like, we had one of the beauty schools or beauty institutes here in town, they donated their time to come out and do hair and makeup for everybody. And the trial run did not go very well. A lot of my girls were really nervous, and they're like, Brittany, I didn't like my makeup. Like, it was crazy, this, that, or the other. But it all actually ended up
They all
turning
looked
out
great.
really good. Whatchamacallit, Mike had one of his his buddies who was long time. He was, I don't want to say old. He was very wise. And he was there helping. So that was kind of cool. But Tiffany did mine, Sharon, and August makeup, which was fantastic. Because I was like, nope, nobody else is allowed to touch my face but Tiff. But like, why do you do crazy makeup? No, it's like seriously. Like what? I mean, it's definitely like your style and your physique and like your.
Yeah.
If I were to do my eyeliner like yours, I think I would feel weird. But like, you just look like
this.
it looks so cool though, and you still look casual.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is kind of just like rebellion, also, especially in Montana, where everything's very cookie cutter.
That makes sense. So it's your own way of standing out?
A little bit. I have a lot of people that are like, well, I just don't want to look fake. Or like, that's too much makeup. I'm like, I don't want to, like, I like looking fake. Like, when people call them, like, the fakey eyelashes, I'm like, well, if I wanted to look, like, natural, I would just put mascara on. Like, I obviously want to look like this.
Your eyelashes have even, like, dialed back since at the beginning.
Yeah, I've been wearing my glasses a lot more. So they just kind of, like, smash up against them, especially when I'm driving. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, no, you've sent me pictures.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
What's a trend that you want more of?
I love graphic liner.
What does that mean?
Just doing crazy shit
with your eyeliner?
Yeah.
Whether it goes liner, like all the way up or like out.
I feel like they're definitely heading more towards like a more natural looking, where it's not, 20 pounds of foundation a lot of the time. And like, I feel like acne is a lot more normalized, and just having normal ass skin is being more normalized.
And I love that.
Yeah. I feel like for so long, like, the beauty industry is rough. It's mean. If you're not completely looking airbrushed, if they see texture, they're like, ew.
Right?
But
I think that's one thing that I love about maybe like our dynamic, and you've even said it before, that like, hey, we're going to use a lighter coverage just because like you're amazing the way that you are. Yes. Or if there's somebody with freckles, you always ask them, you're like, do you like your freckles? Because like, I love your freckles and I don't want to cover up your freckles.
Yes.
And I think that's gorgeous. And that's really awesome that it is becoming more of a normal thing where like freckles are in.
Yeah. I draw on fake freckles. I was going to
say, you put freckles on.
Yeah.
So I love that, and just kind of, normalizing skin tone and complexion. And I have blotchy skin during the summer. When I get tan though, like my skin's all like one color, and I love that. But when I go white again, it's like blotchy. And that's always been something for me. I wish that I could learn or have a steadier hand to be able to do some of the crazy stuff. Sometimes I can do like a little wing if I'm feeling super frisky, but normally one side's like perfect and the other side's kind of like
tape.
Oh my god, I'm gonna try it. Okay, guys, tape. Next week we'll have eyeliner and the wing and the like nude or white underneath. So be ready for that.
Just use tape.
That's actually...
It took me a long time to like actually learn how to do eyeliner free-handed. But I mean, if somebody comes in and they want a wing, I will definitely use tape, because
you did a wing on me. Maybe. Yeah. I wonder if I can find a picture. If I can, I'll post one up. Because it was super cool. But you definitely like It was massive, and there was a bunch of gold because I'm a gold girl over a silver girl every day.
I say that, but like I have a lot of silver jewelry in my face right now.
Do you like gold over silver?
I don't really have a preference.
Oh,
I'm a mixed metal kind of person.
I mean, that's fair. I can see that. Like, why would you ever stick to one?
Yeah. I know that like sometimes it's supposed to look better on like different skin tones. I don't really get it. I don't notice it, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. When I was younger, I used to think that gold was for old people.
See, I think
And
that
now-
about pearls.
I think about pearls too, damn it. I love my pearls. And no. And now every day I prefer gold over silver. But there are sometimes I don't really wear jewelry anymore. I guess this is silver.
Yeah.
But my boys got this for me for my birthday. So yep, totally lost track of what I was saying on that tangent.
I used to buy my mom jewelry all the time. I don't think she's ever worn anything I bought her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
To be fair, though, my mom is a very extra person, and I would buy her, like, dainty little jewelry. I bought her, like, ladybug studs when I was, like, I don't know, 6. She wore them for, like, the day. But other than that, she has, like, giant dangly-ass earrings.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that coming. But, I guess now I kind of get it. Oh, I was going to say, I used to wear jewelry all the time. Like, every single day. But my biggest thing was earrings and necklaces because I hate bracelets because they, like, get caught on everything. And they, like, when they hit the counter and stuff, it drives me bonkers.
Like when you're wearing a sweater or something that, like, gets caught on your sweater.
And then starting, like, down the photography path, having the thing around your neck, every time I'd go to take it off, it would get stuck in my necklace and my earrings and, like, rip at my earrings. So it's very, very rare anymore that I wear jewelry. But I used to have, like, this awesome jewelry cabinet, and I would wear something new every day.
Yeah.
I loved it. I'd buy cheap stuff so I could have a million different options. But still gaudy. I loved my gaudy. Like, the bigger, the better.
Oh,
like,
God. I'm definitely a dainty jewelry person.
No, I love, like... But now it would probably be weird for me to, like, go out wearing, like, a gaudy necklace because I haven't done it in so long.
Yeah.
They'd be like, who are you? Like, what are you trying to do right now? And I'm like, I'm going back to my 20s. That's what I'm doing.
I don't have my glasses on.
Oh. It's fine. All right. Least favorite hair and makeup trends.
Probably the black liner on the lower lash line.
Okay.
Heavy contour.
Like heavy? How come?
Well, especially in this business, I feel like I don't want to be morphing you into who you are not. Unless you ask, like, I'll do it. But
That's fair.
yeah, I don't like when I make somebody to look like a completely different person.
Yeah, because the whole point is to love the skin you're in and the who you are now. So that makes sense.
But, like, outside of photography, bushy ass brows. And I think that's coming from a hater perspective because I have really thin brows. So.
There's times where, Tia waxes my eyebrows, but it gets to the point I'm like, I've got cat eyebrows. Like, I feel like a cat right now. You need to take care of this. But did you see the, like, pictures where they had the fake eyelashes on their eyelashes and then also on their eyebrows?
No.
Yeah, not okay. It looked creepy. And I saw a bunch of pictures, like it was like a BuzzFeed or something. And like a bunch of people were doing it, like maybe trying to bring it in.
I have seen like eyebrow extensions, where they will just glue like fake hair onto their like brow line. But I'm like, as soon as you get wet, it's coming off, you know? Like, Unless you're using like some E6000.
Which probably isn't good for your skin.
Yeah.
Or like Gorilla Girl. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. I have heard she has made her new, she has made a wig glue line now. Good for her.
I love that.
Yeah.
See? Learning from failures.
Yeah.
There you go.
She had it in her head the whole time. Publicity.
Right? All right. Are you ready for some more TikToks?
Yes.
Let's see what. Oh, yeah. I have to push the button. There we go. Do, do, do. Julie did this for me because he.
See?
Julia knows that I love it when children get hurt or scared. He's just getting slapped in the face by the dog's tail. Oh, that poor baby. That cat needs to be nice to that baby.
That baby needs to be nice to that cat.
Oh my gosh. That's one thing that is super cool because Squish, he will antagonize our cat like beyond belief, but Johnny will not go after the baby, and he even sleeps with the baby
Because that's his baby.
It is his baby. But anybody else, like, we are fair game, and let me tell you, he's gotten kind of frisky lately.
So, talking about my faves and unfaves in makeup.
He did it again. Shit. What is going on? I pushed the two buttons. We're good, guys. I am not the technical one.
What are your faves and unfaves in outfits?
Outfits?
Yeah.
I love bodysuits. Lately, I've been like super digging like crop tops or like oversized sweaters or like the white button up classic. But with the new class that I'm taking and stuff, it's kind of inspired me to do more like just like normal clothing and stuff.
Yeah.
But when Taisha came in with her crop top, do you remember?
I remember her sweater.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like still short.
Yes.
I loved all of those.
Yeah.
And it can just be fun and playful, but also still super sexy. So I'm kind of digging those lately. Never been a fan of baby doll, which is like,
I don't think they look good even off camera.
not really.
No, they're just not very flattering.
No, and that's the point. And like, especially in camera, and don't get me wrong, there's absolutely things I can do with them to like help contour your body and stuff. But ultimately, like, if you were just to be standing there, they like, bleh, they make every body bigger because they flow. Yeah. And we, normally we're not going for that. Like, we want to like accentuate our curves. High-waisted panties, but like proper high-waisted.
Yeah.
Are super flattering on pretty much everybody. Kind of digging jeans lately. Like any sort of jean, whether it's like Shondel's jeans that were like super baggy, almost like boyfriend jeans.
Yes.
Super baggy and ripped, and some of those are like amazing. Or Ellen, is her name?
Yes.
Her skinny jeans were like awesome. Maybe it's just doing something different. I love dresses. Dresses are fun as long as they're more form fit, I think.
Yeah.
Is kind of I like that a lot. There's so much you can do with them, like unzipping from the back, like pulling straps off, like pulling up on the sides. There's just a lot of things that you can do with your hands, and that's kind of a big part. Um, I love bralettes, but I'm not a huge fan of any of the bras that kind of just go to the center in the back.
Yeah.
Because
Have like a racer back almost.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can look cute from the back, but there's really not a whole lot I can do with them.
Yeah. Or the underwear that have the butt strings.
Yes. Good call.
Yes.
Most of the time, those are super unflattering.
Yes.
And people think they're going to love them, but they kind of like almost indent in like a very unflattering portion of your booty.
And they like make your butt almost look long.
Yeah. And not like voluptuous because it cuts out in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I've seen a pair that I've loved.
I haven't either.
And I don't think a lot of clients either choose those pictures.
No, that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't. And they think they're going to love them.
Yeah.
And so they bring this specific outfit, and, you know, I might do 1 or 2 booty shots in that, and then we kind of go from there. Yeah, no, but that's pretty much it. I think we can make a lot of things work. Just give me a sheet.
Yeah, it's like we've had clients bring their own blankets.
Yeah. Love props.
Oh.
Give me all the props. Make it very you, I guess. Trying to think of my absolute least favorite. Push-up bras can be kind of a challenge. They're awesome while you're standing up, but they suck laying down.
Yeah.
Because you can see that, like,
The
in
gap.
between.
Yes.
Between your boob and the... but then again, I just plan around it for posing and stuff. Because so many clients will be like, I know you said no push-up bras. And I was like, that's not actually what I said, but if you really love this, we're going to do that. And I'm just going to plan most of my standing up poses or kneeling poses or whatever. I'm just not going to have you laying down. And that's fine. Like,
yeah.
Part of that is just planning and figuring it out. And that's when you'll be like, hey, what are we doing next? And I was like, oh, what outfit's next? And we can kind of decide like what set we're doing based on what outfit's coming next.
Right. You can't have a jeans outfit in the bathtub.
Probably not. Like, that would be weird. I mean, but who knows? Like, maybe that's your thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to take a bath.
A never nude.
A never nude.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yes. On Arrested Development, I can't remember his name, but he is a never nude, so he has like jean shorts under all of his outfits. He like showers in his jean shorts.
Wait, even jean shorts?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you wear like swim trunks?
I don't know. It's really funny.
I mean, everybody's got their thing. Like, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine. Okay, we got one more TikTok to end it. Oh, shit.
Kevin, give this to Kevin.
Let me stop. Because I'm not sharing. I'm so bad at this, guys. Like, it's fine. He's going to laugh watching this later. Sharing? Is that the button? There we go. Okay. First of all,
Wow.
that's intense.
This Kevin, give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin.
Holy.
Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin.
All
Kevin.
these.
Give this to
Right.
Kevin.
Hold on,
Give
that.
this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin. Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin.
Give this to Kevin.
All
Here
these
you go,
crazy
Kevin.
people. Oops. Goodness, Kevin. They're still passing it.
Where's
She
Kevin?
ripped package.
Kevin's not here.
Oh,
Kevin's
yeah.
not here.
Kevin's
Oh
not
my
here.
god. This is so cool.
Kevin's not here. Kevin's
Have you ever done anything like this?
Kevin's not here.
No. I also just don't have the patience.
Yeah, no.
I can't
makeup
imagine how
looks
long
like this.
any of these looks took her.
Yeah.
Damn it, Kevin.
Damn it, Kevin. Kevin's not here. Okay. Well, I think that's all the time that we have for today. I'm just gonna push this shit. What am I doing?
Give this to Kevin.
I promise, guys. Next time it'll be better.
Like, I can push it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So eventually we would love to have like a Q&A or have people send in videos that they want us to look at or any questions that you have or you just want to comment on anything that's ever happened. We've got an email, boudiebanter@gmail.com, and we would love to hear from you guys. And that's a wrap. Everybody give Tiffany a round of applause for showing up today. And we will see you next week.